Hey guys, in this video I will show you how to create passwordless login in Laravel application. So basically we are sending a magic link to login the user. They don't need to add the password for a login. So let's get started with an example. So first of all I will go and create Laravel application. So I will say Laravel new, okay, and it will ask for the application name. So I will say PWDes less app, so that means passwordless app. Okay, I hit enter and I will choose starter kit as a live wire because we are going to use Laravel 12 and use Laravel default authentication system, and then paste as a testing framework. Okay, so let's wait a moment to download the fresh Laravel application. It is also asking for npm install. I will say yes. Okay, so let's wait a moment to install the npm and build it. Okay, yeah, now it's, you can see that. Now let me go here, pw app, let me clear it. Okay, and now let me go to my VS Code editor and open the application. So let me go open the folder www, and I just going to where I am going to store. Okay, so pw less, yeah, the application is open. Now let me go to the env, and I don't want to use SQLite, I'm going to use MySQL, and let me comment it out. So let me configure the database. I will keep the port, host, and the database name is Laravel underscore app. Password, username is root, password is root. Save. Now let me run the migration. So php artisan migrate. Okay, you can see that migration is running, and now let me go here and go to the table plus and hit refresh. You can see over here Laravel underscore app, and this is the user table. Okay, now let me run the application. So let me go here, php artisan serve. Okay, and now let me go and localhost 8000. Okay, and run. You can see that application is running over here, and click on login. Okay, you can see that if I click on sign up, you can see, let me register one user over here. So I will say Hardik Savani. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Gmail. Okay, from the real. Okay, I will add real email. So I will say Hardik. Okay, it's capitalized. So I will say Hardik Savani 02 @gmail.com. Let me double check with that, Hardik Savani 02. So let me go here, yeah, correct, and let me enter the password for it. This is optional, later I don't need to use. Okay, so create account. So you can see that it's created account. Now let me go here, go to the database and hit refresh. You can see that it's registered new user with those email address over here. Okay, now what I will do, I will just log out. Okay, and if I go and click on login, I just want to ask for the user email address, and we are going to send a magic link, so they don't require to enter the password. Okay, so let me go here and first of all go to the application, view, livewire, and authentication. Inside the login, here the Laravel 12 starter kit written the code for the login. Okay, so let me go here and first of all I will do remove the password from here. So I will go save it. Okay, and hit refresh. You can see that password, and remember me also, I am going to remove that one. Save it. Okay, hit refresh. You can see that it's just asking for email address. Okay, now what I will do, I will go here and just remove this all the functions. Okay, because I am not going to use this one. Okay, so remove this, only just keep I am going to use, let me remove this as well. Okay, so I'm going to use just login method because it's already defined on wire submit event. Okay, and then I'm not going to use password and the remember. Okay, so remove this and also remove this. Okay, so first task what I will do, if user is adding the email, I will check email is right or wrong. Okay, like it's already registered with our application or not. So what I will do, user, and then I will use user where email, and then I'm going to pass email from this email, and I will get first. So that means basically what does it, like if you are adding the email address, we are checking in our system it's already registered user or not. Okay, so let me just check it, user, save it. Okay, and let me use the app models and user, save it. Okay, and now let me go here and just adding any email. Okay, for now gmail.com, click on it. You can see that null, so that means this is not registered user. Okay, so that means we need to first display the message. So what I will do, public and error message equal to empty. So that means by default empty. And if I will check the condition, if is not null, for example user is not null, then we are going to just debug the user. Okay, but if it's null, that means we are going to display the error message. Okay, so what I will do, just use this $this message, and I will give the proper message like the email you entered is not registered. Okay, something like that message. You can make it proper, whatever you want. Okay, registered, let me okay, so something like this, the message I'm going to display inside the error message, and copy this. Let me remove this, save it. Okay, and here I'm going to display that. Okay, so what I will do over here, just I will use if, okay, $error message, then inside the p tag I'm not going to use anything, and just as a text red, and I will keep 50. Okay, and then I will display the $error message, whatever we given over here. Just copy this, just paste it, save it. And now let me go here and enter the wrong email. Hit on submit. You can see that the email you entered is not registered with us. Okay, so now let me add the valid email address. Okay, so I will say Hardik Savani, and I will say 02@gmail.com. And now click on login. You can see that there is a problem with auth login, the unable to set the component data public property not found. So let me go here, what is the problem with that. So yeah, maybe there is a problem with over here, so let me take a look on it. Okay, valid, and yeah, I just need to refresh it, because let me go here and refresh it. So Hardik Savani, and that already registered email I'm going to add .com, and click on login. You can see that I am going to display the object of user, nothing to do, because we need to refresh, because we haven't run this command. So let me go npm run dev, so we don't have to wait for run every time. Okay, so now you can see that object. So what I will do, I will go here and create URL for the magic link. Okay, so what I will do, user, and I will say create magic link. I'm going to create function inside the user object. Okay, so copy this. Okay, and go to the model user, and here I'm going to create new function. Okay, so yeah, and I will say like create magic link, and remove this one, and here I will generate the token first, and I will use str object and column random, and I will generate 64 character. Okay, save, and then I'm going to create new route for it. Okay, and then let me just display first token, save it. Okay, and then click on login. You can see that now generated token. So basically what I will do, I will create one table, and this token I'm going to store on it. So later once user will open that link, then we are checking this token is valid or not. So what I will do, I will create the migration. Okay, so let me go and php artisan mac migration, and I will say create user magic links table. Okay, and then let me go here and go to the migration, and yeah, let me go here and go to the database. Okay, migration, and here you can see that user magic links. I'm going to add integer as a user underscore id, and then I'm going to use string for the token, because we are going to store the token, and then I'm going to also use timestamp. Okay, so yeah, timestamp, and then expired at, because the third column we required, because it should be after 15 minutes that should be expired. So save it, and now let me run the migration. php artisan migrate, Yeah, migration is running. Let me create model for it. So I will say PHP artisan Mac model user magic link. Okay, and you can see that it's created a new model for it. Okay, and let me define this all the columns over there. Okay, so let me go here, protected and fillable. Okay, and then I am going to display user ID, token, and then expired at. Okay, save it. Okay, and now let me close this. Okay, and here I'm going to create new record. Okay, so once you generate like create magic link, then we are going to generate new record. So let me use it. So I will say user magic link colon create. Okay, and then I'm going to pass user underscore ID, and then I will take user from the this object, current object, and then token from the token variable. Okay, and then I will say expired at, and what I will do, we are going to store timestamp. So I will say now add minutes. So that means I'm going to add 15 minutes from now. Okay, so that means this code will valid up to 15 minutes. Okay, you can increase it whatever you want. Okay, and then I'm going to just save it. Okay, and then what I will do, I will generate a link for it. So what I will do, I will create new controller over here and a new route for it. Okay, so let me go and create a controller, PHP artisan Mac controller, and I will say magic link controller. Okay, so that means it's created a new controller over here, and let me create new route for it. So get route. Okay, magic link slash, we are going to pass the token, then I will pass the name of the class, so that controller class. So magic link controller colon class, and I will define index method, and then I will say name, because we are going to use the route everywhere. So I will say magic dot link, save it. Okay, and now just let me go to the controller magic link, and let me create the index method over here, and just we are taking as a token as an argument. So just display the token, save it. Okay, and now let me go and use this route to the user over here. Okay, and what I will do, once you call create magic link, then this function should return the link of magic link. Okay, so I will say return route magic link, and I'm going to pass token $token, save it. Okay, and now you can go here inside the over here, and just I will say link, save it. Okay, and now let me go here, and yeah, let me enter and click on that. You can see that over here like proper we have a URL like a magic link. Okay, with the token. Okay, and now let me go here to the database, refresh it, go to the user magic link, there is a token already. Okay, so you can see that now our link task is done. Now what I will do, I will send email to the user, so they just need to click on that link. So what I will do, I will create the notification for the user. So I will say PHP artisan Mac notification, and I will say magic link notification, and then I am going to use markdown for a beautiful design. So I will say markdown, and then I'm going to use mail dot magic link, this is the blade file path, and hit enter, and you can see that that's created a notification class and markdown blade file. So let me go here, yeah, and let me go here notification. You can see that over here magic notifications. Okay, so what I will do the next, if I go to the user, I don't want to call create magic link. I will use inside, I will create just one function, send magic link. Okay, so I will say send magic link, save it, and I don't want to store this, save it, send magic link. So I will create another function. Okay, here just create new function that's called send magic link, and I will take the link from here. So I will say link, that means the URL I will take from this create magic link. Okay, so that means it will generate a new link from here, and then $this notify, and then I will say which class we created, just magic link notification. Okay, and then I'm going to pass that URL inside that as an argument. Okay, save it. Okay, now let me go to the magic link notification. Here I'm going to define one public variable that's called URL. Save it. Okay, and as an argument I'm getting the URL over here, and then $this URL equal to $URL. Okay, save it. Okay, now let me go and pass that URL over here. Okay, so I will say URL $this URL and save it. Okay, and now let me go to the mail.magic link that's already created. So here I will say magic link button text, and the body will be the given link is for login without password. So save it. Okay, and this is the URL I am going to pass over here that we already passed, and here in introduction I will say magic link. Okay, save it. Okay, that's it. So this is perfectly fine. Save it. Okay, and after sending the not like magic link, what we are going to do, just this I will just define like error message, make it null. Okay, so that way any error that's gone away, and I will define the success message. So what I will do, I will just say success message, save it. Okay, and then I'm going to just say here that's called we have sent you magic link for login, just a message, but you can give any message if you want. Okay, copy this. Okay, and the same thing I'm going to add for the success message, paste it, and here I will say just green color. Okay, and here I'm going to say success message, save it. Okay, the one thing I need to do is that go to the env, and you need to set up your SMTP configuration over here. Okay, so I also need to set up my own configuration over here. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, if you don't know, then you can see my past video that already I display how you can use the Google SMTP configuration over there. I have set up my own configuration. Now let me go here and let's check it. Okay, so click on login. You can see that it's loading, and they are asking some bled file, user send magic link 0 passed. So let me go here, and what happened, so let me go to the user. Okay, yes, that's I made a mistake over there. Let me go close it and click on again Hardik Savani 02, and now let me go and just wait because it's taking time. And you can see that we have sent you a magic link for a login. It's not showing in the green color, so let me see here. It's already green 50. I don't know why. Save it. We are not going to go for any text. Okay, like not for any class. Save it. Okay, and now let me go here and refresh it, my inbox. It's not coming over here. Let me go maybe in spam. Yeah, you can see that over here magic link notification, and if I go here you can see that the given link is for login without password and magic link. If I click on it, you can see that magic link, and that's the token we are just displaying over here, because when I go to the controller you can see that I display. So first task, what I will do, I will go here and I will find the record. So I will say magic link object. Okay, and then I will say user magic link class, and I will say where token. Okay, and then what I will do, I will pass the token over here and first. Okay, and I will check if is null, so that means this magic link variable is null. That means we need to redirect back to the login page. So I will say return redirect route. and route will be login route, so it's already defined over here. Let me double check with that auth. You can see that login name. Okay, and I will also pass the error message over here. Okay, so I'll say with error, and then I will say token is not valid. You can set up whatever you want to send the message. Okay, save it, and let me go to the login.dat because it's directly load. So copy this, and here I'm going to use session error. Okay, and copy the red color message. Go here, and here I will say value because we are going to use the session attribute. Okay, save it. Okay, now let me go and let me change it so it's not valid. Hit enter, and you can see that token is not valid. Okay, so same thing, let me go here. We also need to check another security, is that link should not be in the expired. Okay, so now let me go here, and here I will check another condition now. Greater than magic link expired add column. Okay, and then if it's greater than, then I will just add the one more message that's called token is expired. Save it. Okay, and then if everything is fine, then I will use auth illuminate facade, and then I will say login from the ID. Okay, so I will say login using the ID, and I will take the ID from magic link object user underscore ID, and then what I will do, return redirect route, and route is dash board. Okay, and same thing, I will pass the success message over here, success and logged in successfully. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then what I need to do, let me go here and go to the dashboard. Here I'm going to display the message, so at least we know that it's coming from there. So I will say session attribute and success p tag, and I'm going to use text green, and yeah, 50, and then I'm going to display the value of the session. Okay, save it. Okay, now let me go, and yeah, let me go here and click on magic link. Yeah, you can see that logged in successfully, so that means user doesn't need to enter the password. Okay, so same thing, let me also check for yeah, you can see that you can also token is expired. Okay, if you change the time, then it will work. So for example, let me go here and refresh it. Okay, same link I'm going to open because still it's valid for a 15 minutes. So let me go here and log out. Okay, and yeah, it should be, there is a question it should be not valid. Okay, after one time login, that should be expired. So what I will do, magic link, and I will say magic link, and that should be delete after login. Okay, so that's really cool feature. Okay, so let me go here and go to the, and let me change the date. Okay, so expired time I'm going to change is 1st April. Okay, save it, and if I click on login, yeah, it's still logging. There is a problem with the checking the condition. Okay, let me go here, and yeah, so let me log out again, and let me check because the condition is correct over here. So let me go now and expired time. Okay, so let me go here and click on magic link again. Token is not valid because we removed it. Okay, so let me go here and checked it. Let me send it again the link. Okay, and I'm not going to remove this one. Okay, for now, for a temporary, because we are going to check. So I will say Hardik 702@gmail.com and click on login. It's going to sending the email. So let me go here, and now it should be over here or something. It should be not. Yeah, we send the magic link, and let me go here and magic link, and let's just display and click on expire. You can see that there is a 1. Okay, now let me change the time. Okay, yeah, This is the third one, okay, and it's expired, so I am going to say just 10, okay, that should be the expired. So now if I go here and just I'm going to move it over here, okay, save it, okay, so we just double check, so it's not going to, yeah, you can see that. So still there is a problem with the expired, okay, so let me go here and let me double check. So basically when I'm going to change the time, for example this, and then I will say 3, then it was not updating because I need to say yes over here. And also I'm going to use carbon GT function, so it should be greater than, not should be the greater than this time, so save it, okay, and now this should work. So if I click on magic link, this is expired because we have a 1 hour before. So now let me push it back, say 14, and hit save. Now let me go here and same link I am going to use. So yeah, now you can see that it's working perfectly fine. So then at the end you can just make it delete this one, so that means this code will be removed after login. So I hope guys you understand how easily we can implement the passwordless login using the magic link. If you like this video, then share it with your friends and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching guys.